Hello everyone, welcome to my channel H.O.M.E, helping others and myself every day. In today's episode, we will discuss about the proverb, the grass always appears greener on the other side of the fence, or the negative side of comparison mentality. Now today's topic is divided into 5 different sections. Number 1, the meaning of the proverb and how it is related to us. Number 2, why do we do this or why do we engage in that activity? Number 3, what are the problems associated with that activity? Number 4, a small reality check. And number 5, the solutions to those problems. So without further ado, let's start this video. Now the proverb, the grass always appears greener on the other side of the fence. What it means is that you feel that the other people's situation always seems better or more attractive than your own, but in reality, it may not really be so. Let me expand on this topic a bit more. There is a famous quote by the author Carlton Noyes. The human heart has ever dreamed of a fairer world than the one it knows. This quote clearly portrays what the proverb represents. It encapsulates the human desire of always wanting something different or better than what you have. It expresses the idea that people often think a different set of circumstances would bring them greater joy. However, the phrase is often used in the context of reminding people that is not usually the case. Now this proverb, it focuses on the comparing nature of mankind. Comparison is an unavoidable human trait where we determine our social and personal worth based on how we stack up against others. It can give us a sense of understanding regarding where we are currently in our lives, or in simple terms, it can help in self-evaluation. But we have to be extremely careful and vigilant regarding the way we are responding to those comparisons, because comparisons can have a significant effect on our feelings, on our attempts to improve, and even on whether we are willing to continue performing an activity or not. Now, the responses to this comparison can be either positive or negative. It can either serve us or limit us. Positive comparisons serve us by giving us a sense that we are meeting our goals and living up to the expectations set by both ourselves and other parties. So if we feel good about ourselves, we enjoy the activity more and we tend to work harder at it. It can instill more confidence. It can give us a better, refined sense of self-esteem and a brighter vision of our tomorrow. But here in the context of the proverb, the grass always appears greener on the other side of the fence, where the other side of the fence completely outshines every dimension of the comparisons we are making. Then we experience the negative side or the limiting side of comparison, where we feel poorly about ourselves, we enjoy the activity less, and we may even stop performing the activity altogether. Now let's think about why we actually do this. Why are we never satisfied inside, and why are we always looking for more? It's because of our ungrateful and taken for granted attitude towards the things we have. Since we don't give due value to the things we have, whatever is there on the other side of the fence will always strike fascinating and tempting to us. And the second reason is the desire born out of a jealousy towards wanting something another person has. Whether that thing is a material possession or a perceived success or stature. Now, a reality check. The grass always looks green from afar. Only when you go closer will you realize that it's not so. The only reason why the grass appears greener on the other side of the fence is that we are not part of another person's process, his hardships, his failures, his frustrations, the decision-making process, the time it took, etc. One has to understand that the journey of attaining an extraordinary greener life is not an overnight fortune, but is rather one filled with hardships and tribulations of many kinds. But sadly, all that eludes us is the end result of the journey, which is happiness, affluence, material benefits, intelligence, success, etc. What we fail to understand is that the result is just the tip of the iceberg, and the major part which lies beneath the surface is the hard journey. It's very easy to admire and desire for the pitiful opulence and superficial things, but it's rather difficult to place oneself in the other person's shoes and take the difficult voyage. Hence, it is unjustifiably wrong to compare someone else's life as seen from the outside with our own life as known from the inside. In short, anyone who is self-loathing or self-pitying over the fact that the grass appears greener on the other side of the fence must imprint a harsh reality deep in his mind that the luxuries of life and the benefits of having it comes with a set of hardships it takes to achieve the same. It is not sold separately. Now, what is the solution to this problem? Number one, try to find value and happiness in what we have. When we are not happy with what we have, then whatever the other person possesses will always look better. The key to happiness is to feel content and satisfied with what we have. Now, please don't get me wrong. The proverb is not asking us to settle for mediocrity, nor is it asking us to stop dreaming or being determined to work harder for a better life. We can and we should work hard to achieve our goals and dreams. But here, it wants us to accept and appreciate the things and people we have in our life, and not compare or feel jealous of the things others have. You might say, easier said than done. I will give you a simple method that will help you truly appreciate the things going on in your life. Just take a piece of paper and write down, say for example, a few things you are grateful for, or about your strengths, or some good memories, or about your family members, about your friends, about your job, your education, your health, your love, your children, etc. Just ponder upon it and let it really sink in. You will be amazed to find that it can be a powerful reminder of how enriched and blessed our life is. And you may just discover that the grass is plenty green right where you are standing. There is a saying in Malayalam, which is my native language, and it goes like this: Kannullapol kanninte vela ariyilla. The meaning of that is you never realize the value of something or someone until it's gone. That is why you should always appreciate and be grateful for the things in life. Value and honor everything you have, including friends and family members. Cherish your time and the people you hold dear well. Appreciate what you have right now before it becomes what you had. Now, the second solution to this problem is, instead of thinking about the greener grass on the other side of the fence, mental experts would tell you that the grass is greenest where you choose to water it. That's right, where you are. Focus on the grass you are standing on. Invest your time and effort in making your current situation the best it can be. Work for your betterment every single day, and before you know it, it will be greener on your side. Here, we need to be very clear and honest with ourselves regarding what we want from our life and what our priorities are. Each one of us is different, and so do our goals. Each one of us is having external factors to lift us up or pull back down. So we need to understand that, then set our priorities and strive to achieve them. There is an old saying, if everyone in this world is asked to make a bundle of their set of problems and put it on a table and later asked to pick up the bundle of their chores, then everyone would prefer to go home taking their own bundle. I hope you understood what I meant by that. So we should appreciate what we have, complain less, set our priorities and strive to achieve the same throughout in life. In short, continuously water the grass on our side instead of taking a sneak peek into the other half of the fence. Now, I would love to end this video with a small poem by Erin Hanson.
What if grass is greener on the other side? Because it's always raining there. We're the ones who never fail to give, hardly have enough to spare. We're the people with the broadest smiles, have pillows filled with tears. And the bravest ones we've ever known are crippled by their fears. It's filled with lonely people, but they are never seen alone. Where those that lack real shelter make you feel the most at home. Maybe their grass looks greener because they have painted on its hue. Just remember, from the other side, your grass looks greener too.
Thank you so much for listening. Hope my words have been helpful and meaningful to you. And do remember, comparison is the thief of joy. Until next time, take care and bye.